Hi everyone, I'm Karen from the Round Lake Area Public Library, and today I am demonstrating the DIY craft, which is a wooden ornament. So this is the way it's going to turn out when you're all done. You will have everything in your bag that you need to complete the ornament except the pictures. So these pictures I printed out just on a regular copier at work. So if you want me to print your pictures for you, send them to me in an email and I will print them for you in color so that you don't have to do it yourself. My email address is kstorlie@rlalibrary.org, and I will also put that in your bag. So in your bag, you're going to get like random paper. You're going to get one cube. I have pre-drilled a hole in it for you for the hanger. You're going to get this little template, and I will show you how we're going to use that. You're going to get some string to hang your ornament. You're going to get some Mod Podge. You're going to get just a little cup of it and a sponge brush. I didn't bring one of those home, so I'm just using a regular paintbrush. And then you'll get this little hanger. I'm also going to put some ribbon in the bag so that you can add the bow to the top if you want to. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to start. So the first thing that I am going to do is I printed out these pictures already, and I made them about the right size. So I'm going to start by deciding how many pictures I want to put on there. Now, cube has 6 sides, so you can do 6 pictures if you want. I didn't do 6 pictures. I did 3. But I think on the next one I'm going to do 4. So this template will help you decide where you want to cut your picture. So I'm going to place the template over, oh my goodness, I have all the dogs in here with me now, over my picture, and then I'm just going to trace around the edges of the piece of plastic. And it's just a piece of laminated plastic that I laminated with nothing in between so that it was a little bit thicker. And this is the size of the wood cube, approximately. Can I have a pair of scissors, please? Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out. Now they don't have to be exact because I'm also going to give you a little piece of sandpaper and to sand the edges if they hang over a little bit, which is what I did on mine that I already made. And I found that I liked the results. So I'm going to give you a piece as well. So there's one of my pictures. And I'm going to do 4. Oh, you know, the other thing you're going to get in your bag is a sticker. So I have these little initial stickers. This one's an N because I'm making this for my friend Natalie for Christmas. So all these pictures are of her and Kate. Kate is my daughter. Natalie is just a friend that we see all the time. She's kind of special to us, so I'm making this for her for Christmas. Now this video is pre-recorded, so you can come back at any time to watch it whenever you get the chance. You also, if you want to make more of these ornaments, I got the wooden cubes on Amazon. They are 2-inch wooden cubes. They also have smaller ones, so if you want to make really small ones and like maybe string them together or like make a little chain of them or something like that, you could do that as well. And they also have 3-inch blocks, but I just thought a 3-inch block would be too heavy on the Christmas tree, so I went with 2, and I like the size of it. I think it's a perfect size. Remember all these pictures, Kate? Mm-hmm. Kate is behind the camera for me today. She's helpful in that aspect, so that I didn't have to do it all on my own, figure it all out. All right, so there are my pictures. So I'm going to, I've already shaken my Mod Podge, and I'm just going to put used this before. It must have sealed again. Haven't I used this before? Maybe this is a different bottle. Anyway, yours will be in a little cup, so it'll be easier. So I'm going to make sure that the hole that is pre-drilled is on the top. And I am going to put a thin layer of the Mod Podge on one side. And then I'm going to stick one of my pictures on, making sure that the top of the picture goes to the top of the cube. And make sure that it's nice and straight. If you need to pick it up and replace or position it again, you can. And like I said, I'm going to give you a piece of sandpaper so that you can sand your edges. What is that?
The TV.
Oh. And then after you get it positioned, you're going to put another layer of the Mod Podge on there. And then you're going to move to the next side. Now you actually probably won't be able to do this whole thing in one sitting because you're going to have to let the sides and the top dry before you do the bottom. Okay. So there's my next side, and then I'm going to do my layer. Now one of these sides I'm going to make a pattern piece of paper so that I can put the initial on it. I'm going to do, let me see. I'm going to do one more side with a picture. I'm going to do the bottom with a picture too, so I'll have to wait till later to do that one. All right. I'm going to put that one on the bottom. This is my favorite one. Do my layer on there. And when you place the paper, you're going to do it the same way. You're going to put a nice thin layer of Mod Podge on there. Because Mod Podge is pretty much just watered down glue. It does, some of it does have like a nice shiny finish to it. I don't know what I think I did get gloss for this, so it'll be a little bit on the shiny side, which is kind of nice on the Christmas tree. If you want to shake a little glitter on it before it dries, you could do that. Add a little dimension to it. Let's see. Oh, I didn't cut my piece of paper. Which paper should I use? I think I'll do this red one. So you can use your little piece of plastic to size out your paper as well. Then I want to show you how we're going to do the top. Okay, I did put that on there already. Okay, so now I will squish it on there. And give it a layer of the Mod Podge. And now this time, I'm going to, before I put the Mod Podge on, I'm going to choose my design. I think I'm going to do this glittery one. I like this one. And cut it to size. But before I glue it on, I'm going to take the little hanger that you got in your bag. And I am going to kind of figure out where my hole is here and punch, yep, right there. Punch a hole in the paper before I put it on there, so I kind of know where I'm going to put my hanger in. And then I will put my layer of Mod Podge on there. Mod Podge. For some reason, I always call it Mod Podge. Sounds better to me. And I'm going to put that right on the top. Make sure that my hole is there. Yep, right there. And give it a nice coat. This the glitter paper is a little bit heavier, so you might need to put some extra on there. Make sure you seal the edges nicely. All right. Okay, so I am going to stop the video here, and I'm going to come back later once it's all dry and complete it, and continue filming so that you can see what the finished result will be. Okay, so I let my cube dry, all the Mod Podge on all of the sides, and I added the bottom to my cube, and I Mod Podged over that as well. Now you'll notice that some of the edges are not flush. The picture or the paper is not flush with the cube, so you got a little piece of sandpaper in your kit, and so you can just sand those edges, make them flush. And I'm going to do each edge and make sure that they're all nice and smooth. Doesn't take much to sand it down. Okay, and then once you have all your edges sanded down and you like the way that it feels, it's going to distress the edges a little bit, which is, it adds to the charm of it. So once you have all the edges sanded down, then you are going to add your sticker. So I'm going to put an N right here on this side. And then remember we popped this hole in the paper at the top, so I'm going to start by screwing my eye hook into that spot. It might take you a bit to get it started, but it will go. There's mine. Now my suggestion for this is to find like a small screwdriver and put it in the eye and just twist that way. And twist it until it's all the way down into the cube, like that. Then you will add your string. Here's my string. Cut it to the length that you want. And I'm going to give it a little knot at the top. And then I'm going to add my ribbon. So everybody got some ribbon in their kit. I'm going to tie mine in a little bow. Now you don't have to add the ribbon if you don't want to, but I like the ribbon. Your ribbon's going to be thicker than this. I didn't bring any home from the library, so that's what I'm using. Oops. Oh, my edge came up right there, so I'm going to have to glue that back down. But there you go. There is our finished product. And I hope Natalie loves it, because I think it's super cute. So show me yours on the, tag them on the Facebook, and I'd be thrilled to see what you created. So have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the new year.